okay, so now we start from just now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a conversation, half an hour.
Yeah.
Actually, no lah, like 15 minutes. And then
Ah.
the last 15 minutes, you were telling me about the technical details of compressor and cooling coils.
Ah. Yeah.
So we warm up already,
Yeah.
and we start with this first
Okay.
episode lah. Yeah. So what was the question again? What question have
Na-
you chosen?
narrate a short anecdote. Maybe that time you miss a client email and turn it into a lesson learned.
I need to lesson learn.
Narrate a short anecdote.
Anecdote about what?
Maybe that time you misread a client email. Misread a client email.
Misread
Or
client.
maybe not email, on misread your clients and turn it into a lesson learned.
Misread my client.
Misread your client. Like just now I mentioned, you thought your prospect that will do the business, maybe they come in because of the business only, then later on they thought they don't want to do business. So something like that.
Misread the
You
or
misread.
in that way, I
Ah.
misread the intention or something like that. I
Mis-
think
misread.
I
Misread.
think God, but not really a misread. More like there was this guy, because we first started doing content creation in March onwards. Say no, late February, right?
Late February
Then
and
end
March,
of
yeah.
February, early March, then we started doing content creation. Then
Yeah.
there was this
The time we start all this thing cloud, starting
yes,
subscribe to the cloud.
yeah. Then we start posting on
Story.
threads.
Yeah.
I remember there was this guy. This this I don't know what I
Guy,
don't know what
guy
to
is
call it. It's a guy lah.
okay.
Confirm is a guy. I mean, okay, like since we're here, we just two of us, right? Then I'll just be honest lah. This asshole, man. So he keeps saying he want to know more. So we have the steps, right? You know, we introduce. We want to be relatable. You know, we want to solve a problem with our business, network marketing business. Then okay lah. Then we got posts here and there. You know, that's how my posts get people to come and DM.
Yeah.
So this guy DM, and then okay. So what do you like? What do you want to know about? What is the issue that you're facing that make you feel you want to DM me and then ask what is it I'm doing? And I tell him, okay, this is what we do. No, I didn't say. I didn't. No, we didn't even go that far. It's come up with the DS, you know, the video that shows this is the middle income trap that we're trying to solve. You know,
The
through
15
network marketing.
minutes DS video.
If it was 15 minutes, right? Yeah, the
that time
first
is
one was
15 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes. So we talk about middle income trap, you know, where everybody is increasingly pressed, you know, because we've got savings, not enough savings. Whatever we make is just enough to cover our expenses, right?
To survive.
Not to survive.
To survive only.
Not like last time, our parents' time. One salary, you can afford house, wife, car,
Yeah.
and another wife.
Can survive already.
Can survive already, yeah. Now a bit different, so a bit harder. And then we now have to work even more. And because you work even more, you have less time for yourself. Less time for yourself and less time to develop other skills that you can do another business, another side hustle. So you're stuck, right? And then you're stuck in a cycle. You don't know what to do. You don't have enough money to do a business. So you go back to the same thing, your 9 to 5. So we want to solve that. So this is what I tell the guy. And the guy said, okay. Then, but I'm not sure about this. Then never mind. Okay, take your time. I'm not here to push. Then I sent him another forum. Then he go to the forum. He come to the forum.
He came to the
forum
forum
2-3 times.
2-3 times.
Then he like semangat. He reply everything. Then after that, then I asked him, so what do you think of it? I think this is a good idea. Okay, then push him to the next one, the next blueprint. You know,
to the blueprint. Yeah.
blueprint. And I said, oh no lah, the blueprint a bit susah lah. I said, what is so susah?
Susan, like what meaning? I mean, he can came for Zoom,
Right? He can come for Zoom. Then because we have, how to say, we also want to see your level of commitment, right?
Yeah.
You know, so it's like then he don't want to take the next step lah. That's like, okay, what is wrong? Say,
I think that time haven't come out the offer dot, right? Haven't come out the offer dot things, right?
No, don't have. So what will happen is, so I inquired with him lah. So what is stopping you? He said, oh, I wasted too much time, money, effort on this one, on other initiatives, other network marketing opportunity before. No, I said, okay. Then you see something else different here, no? Then he didn't answer. Then after that, I said, oh, never mind, whatever, you know.
But is it that time blueprint is a free blueprint or?
I think we just only started going to the
paid one,
to the consultation one, yeah, the paid consultation model.
Just want to go into the paid one. conversation for the
paid
probing,
consultation. Yeah.
paid consultation.
Yeah. So we went there, because fair enough lah. We set up nice meeting room, Zoom, and
Yeah,
we give access to all the tools, all the AI
yes,
we
correct.
have, right? So you have to use 30 days. You have to come in and then see how we train also. Fair enough lah.
So he didn't go until that stage.
He didn't go until that stage. So I asked him, so why? So I already spent, many times already with this
The
kind of
conversation,
amount.
the
I'm
conversation.
like, okay, but what's the result? Never. He didn't get anywhere lah. So on and off, I did invite him to the forum, and sometimes he say, "Oh, I already seen this, I already watched this." In short, there was a lot of I cannot do this because I want to, but because I cannot, but because of this I cannot do this,
Well, I think
because of
he
that I cannot do that.
he keep talking to himself like I cannot do this, cannot do that,
Yep,
cannot do
yep,
this.
yep. So the one I got was, uh, if they don't want to do, I mean, if they don't, how to say, if you don't do anything, you can find 1,000 excuses
Yeah, yeah,
not to do.
excuses
But if you want to do something right, 1,000 things cannot stop you from doing that
to
one
do
thing.
the things. Yeah,
So
right.
that is what I got from this guy lah. Because he keep giving me yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Then in the end, I also asked Thomas, say, what do I do with this guy? He say yes, but his action say no. And Thomas say, yeah lah, his action already say no. He say yes, but if you really want to do something, you will do it. You won't just talk about it. So, yeah, okay, fair enough.
Maybe we should think like that. Other people's choices is not our responsibility.
Correct also?
Other people's
Correct.
choices is not
Correct.
our responsibility.
Yeah. Yeah, we can only do so much, and however they react lah. Yeah, it's outside our control.
Only they themselves can. They have to be responsible for their own choice. We cannot do for them.
Yep. But I do wonder, like, if he's there in his position, he's already thinking, okay, there must be something else I can do to improve my life. Maybe whatever we have is not suitable for him. But I get the feeling like maybe he tried a few times. I don't know how many times also. Maybe he did one thing here, another thing here, some side gig, some food delivery, maybe something didn't work out. Then he stopped. But if you already have that,
Mind or
in that mind, like, oh
determination.
yeah, because you do this, definitely you're thinking, how do I get more?
Mm.
How do I become better? How do I earn this? You already have that. Then if you don't continue to pursue that, you just go back to what you were doing. It will stay in your brain. It will keep eating it behind there. You're thinking, as you work, you're still thinking, yeah, what if I never done this? What if I try this? What if I never? Then I think it's a not good place to be lah. Because forever you'll be thinking, what if I had done that 10 years ago? What if I done this 5 years ago? What if I never done, what if I stop staying here, just do something?
I mean, you keep thinking what if, and keep creating more doubts into her own mind.
I think so.
Right.
Even if you don't do that, even if you think like, okay, maybe all this is not for me, then I just focus on my 9 to 5 or whatever it is he's doing. I feel it will come back again lah. The question will come back again. Maybe in different form or something else. Or maybe when you,
because you are in the same, maybe still in the wheel.
yes, you're still in the same wheel. Yeah, you're still in the same wheel.
Maybe you just running faster only, but you're still in the wheel.
Correct. Yeah. Or maybe you change to a bigger wheel.
Bigger wheel.
Something like that. So who knows?
Unless you take a leap and jump out from the wheel.
Yeah. Then you find out. But if you never find out, then you just stay there. That's all you're gonna get. So it's a bit. Want to say kasihan also cannot, because he's a grown up. He's an adult.
He's
his
adult.
choices. But also feel,
like
it's like,
yeah, whatever.
It's like you already started walking on one path. Maybe our business, network marketing is not for you. That's okay. Maybe real estate is for you. Maybe insurance is for you. Who knows, man? There's so many things you can do in life. But I feel the way from interaction with him, it's like, I scared lah. Let me just see first. See whether can or not. Then only I go. I feel like that.
He's something like want a guarantee thing. Maybe
want a guaranteed thing.
Then only he will step further.
Yeah.
Like that.
But
in this world, there's nothing. There's nothing is guarantee.
No guarantee. Yeah. Yeah, EPF also not guaranteed. So, so yeah. So what to do? So that is one of my anecdote lah. The misread I got from that was that I thought I should do everything I can
to help
to
him
help you,
to
to
bring
comfort you, whatever problem you have in your mind, the question, let me help you settle. Then after a while I realized, no lah, if he really like that, then he's gonna be like that forever. Nothing you can do to make him go like that. Yeah.
so that's why it's important. I think we have the offer dot. I mean, have to like a pay offer dot
To filter,
to filter
yeah,
all this.
yeah. Because all we're doing is like we want to filter the right people. We want to find the right people to
Uh,
work with, right? Because this business, yeah, it's not easy. I mean, nothing is easy, but
because if you didn't do one step like offer dot to filter all these things, every DM you came in, it's like will burn you out.
yeah, because they're not, how to say. I think the technical word is qualified, right?
Qualified.
But it's a bit what like, because all our audience here, they are probably not in our business, so it was some weird what qualify, but it's more like they're not they're not suitable lah. Not suitable in the sense that not aligned with what we are looking for. And what we are looking for is not people to come and buy, not people want to take out credit card and just swipe. No, people want to come. They need to they need to develop themselves first. Then only from that they can develop the business, which is
Working.
you also know, you also felt it, right? When you
Ah.
first joined, you thought, okay, am I just here? I just need to build this business with a few business partners. I did help them to find their business partners. Then we build this organization together. Then we can go big,
Go further. Go big.
go further. Yeah. But then after we both went Charisma Academy, and we thought, oh shit, no, there's so much more things to think about. You have to develop yourself. You have to be clear with why are you doing this. Then you have to be clear with your messaging. You have to know your core story, your why. Why are you doing this? Yeah. So all this like in the business, regular business, nobody will talk about it, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you open a restaurant, people will just say, "Oh, find the location, find the cook, find the chef. Make sure you have enough money for equipment, enough money to roll for 2 3 years, And then in 2 3 years you're okay, then hopefully your business can start sustaining lah. But nobody talk about the what you have to become, the person you have to become successful. Yeah,
I mean, you have to become it in the process.
in the process, yeah,
Inside the process.
yeah. So yeah, not many people or nobody will talk about this, but it's so important. And I think it's a good idea that we start this first. The next time you want to start another business, at least you have some foundation. And this is good because no running costs, right? One time startup costs.
One time startup cost.
Yeah. And then even our marketing efforts is online threads, free.
It's free.
Yeah. And like this format now is podcast. Free also.
It's free also.
Yeah. So we make our own videos, put on YouTube, also free.
Yeah.
So
because nowadays most social media is a free one.
Yeah, free. The product is us lah. And yeah, that's my anecdote lah so far. What is your anecdote or story? It could be something else. Maybe
But
not the
for
business.
me, it's just like I just got two DM only. So the one is from maybe he's an investor in the property. So he like got interest asking what it is. So when I send the DS video, after I send the DS video, then he just
Ghosted.
no ghosted. And then until that stage only. Oh, never mind. I no interest for this thing lah. I still want to do my own thing. I mean, investing in the property lah. So that the first one. The second one is from LinkedIn one. She also like show the photo from the guy from where also inside the connection. Uh, Suddenly one day, what it is? I want to know more. I also send the DS video, then posted.
Maybe he's doing network marketing also.
That one don't know because after I send the DS video, then he already ghosted me already. So I didn't ask him further because I don't want to sound like very desperate. So I just leave it like that. I didn't ask for follow up. I didn't ask for follow up.
Yeah.
I did send a message. What do you think about the video? Then you come back to me lah.
Yeah.
Then no more.
Yeah, I think it's fair because we're not here to chase people. We know what we have. This is something. It's hard. It's not easy. The journey is simple. Very sure it's simple, but to climb the steps, yes, you need time, perseverance, effort, and yeah. really finding the right people. So that will take time. The wrong people will come definitely.
But
Out of
like always, the starting, the first step is the hardest. Once
yeah,
the first step we can get passed through, then the will be more easier
yeah,
than the first step lah. Because the first step you have to building the foundation
yeah,
first.
the foundation. So yeah, now yeah, now to double down our efforts. Yeah,
Double down. But sometimes I think I have to step back. Like I can double down. I mean, keep posting every hours, every 30 minutes also can. But sometimes it's too like overload. It's not overload for me, but sometimes it will sound like it will seem like too, how to say, it like too desperate. You keep posting like 30 minutes, 30 minutes also go post. People will see you like very in desperate stage.
I think it's okay
So I
because
step back a bit.
I think it's okay to post frequently, but it's not depends on what you post lah. If you post like if it's just CTA every post,
No, no,
then
it will sound like that.
it might come up to that lah.
No, I don't have. I didn't put the CTA every post.
Yeah, I
Didn't
think
put
it's
the CTA.
okay. Yeah, but
But for you,
then
think also can every post for every hour.
every post every hour can. Yeah, there's that the on Instagram I saw before Mr. Beast. I told you before, right?
You told me
He
before.
met these Indian influencers, content creators, and then they asked how many times you post a day, 100 times
100 times per day.
or something like that lah. It's
Uh,
crazy lah the amount, but they have billions with
million
B,
views.
billions, magic figures, billions of
Uh,
views. Yeah, so yeah, man. Yeah, so there's no restriction on that.
okay.
But obviously the content is engaging, entertaining, and relatable lah. So
Or maybe sometime pause for 1 day like that, 2 day like that. Then when you come back, it will be better. Or keep postingly every hours non-stop.
I think you can if the content is relatable and stuff like that. Lah. I think it only becomes weird if it's just advertising all the way, Like
Yeah, sometimes I think
please
if you,
visit me, please come to this, please buy this, blah, 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 blah,
oh, if
blah.
you keep talking about this business, sometimes every post you keep talking about business, you will feel like what
Yeah. So
what
that's
do you
why
think?
Thomas said, no, not every post has to have your CTA, which makes sense, Because but
Maybe you can mix up with some other topic. I mean, life topic, everyday happening topic inside.
yeah, can also lah. So I guess this why we do this lah. We do
Ah,
this podcast
ah.
like that. So we try to mix it up a bit.
But normally I put in some about the cars, the car views, like car opinions. So I will miss out the content now.
Yeah, I
Ah.
think that one also good. That one is a good idea. Huh.
The reason I put in because I still, I mean, it's the like the I mentioned to you, the compressor is not like I build out the story or what. It's my own
Your own
experience.
experience.
So I
Yeah.
just put it inside, done inside as a story like that.
Yeah.
I don't have an experience before. I don't have experience before.
I think it's good like you document. Maybe somebody else will find it and then, I didn't know that. So, because I'm pretty sure there are many Satriano owners outside.
But people will think, weird, why you change the whole things when the problem is from the clash? Why you change the whole thing? You only have to change the whole thing. But for my thinking is that it's already 14 years.
Yeah.
So I just want to make it like don't want the problem to come back again. So I change the whole thing.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable. I mean, it's a good it's a good viewpoint. Because some people will probably do whatever you say lah. They'll
Ah,
just change that part
the part only,
instead of
the problem part only.
thinking like, it's already 14 years.
Ah,
What if the other part is also
ah.
having the same complications?
Maybe near his life already, just waiting only, maybe 95% only,
Yeah.
just 5% only. Then we change the cast only. After a few months, then this part will break lah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe people are not aware of that. Then some people, if they watch your content or they read, oh yeah, okay, I never thought of that. Must I do that? So yeah, I mean, you never know the how far your actions can take. There's this principle. I think I learned before from I can't remember where, but it's called precession. So it's
Appreciation.
yeah, so like like recession,
Or
economic
recession.
recession, but with a P in front. So it's precession. Yeah.
Pre-in-one, pre-session.
pre-session. So what it means is that uh, there's some physics
Huh?
behind it. It's a physics term, something to describe the motion of a planet or something. But in in um, in all these self-help things, what it means is that your actions now will create effects into the future, but you cannot see. You don't know where, what, how it will come out lah. So yeah, I mean, you post now, maybe 5 years down the road, 3 years down the road, somebody will read your comment like, oh, okay, I'm having this issue now. Now my Satya no has this issue with the
But
with
I didn't mention the certain one. I didn't mention the car type in the content because it is I didn't mention the car types.
oh, okay.
I didn't mention the car types.
Well, maybe somebody with the same issue might read, you know.
It's like me myself predicting the things. It's just me myself predicting. I
Yeah.
predicting this one will fail or break if I don't change now. Maybe after a few months it will come back to hounds me. So I don't want
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
predicting.
Yeah. So talking about the
Predict.
what to disclose, what not to disclose, right? I think you mentioned before, like you have a view that you don't want to disclose too much. You want to keep it, how to say, uh, you only want to talk about things relevant to business or things that can be related to business. Then you talk about it, right? Try to avoid.
Because when I talk about the compressor, it's about the compressor. It's not about the car types. So that's why I didn't mention the car types.
I see.
Problem is about the clutch. About the clutch.
But what do you think about? Okay, because we have the training every Thursday. One of the things that we cover or is covered is being vulnerable, right? Because on social media, it pays off to be yourself. Put your authentic self out there.
My first feeling is I will feel shame lah.
Shame.
Yeah. To be vulnerable, I feel shame. So slowly I want to
Oh,
I want to get it off lah.
shame. Oh, that's very surprising. I thought you would feel like not shame, but I was thinking shy or something like that. Shy and shame, are they the? I don't think
Shy.
shy and shame is not the same. Shame is more like
Because it's a vulnerable thing. You will feel
uh,
like shame, no?
shame. Shame is more like maybe you feel bad because you did some. You feel bad because you did something bad. I always think like shame is like that, but I always thought maybe you do it because like shy, like you don't want
Shy.
people to know. You just like I rather keep it to myself. I don't want people to find out, to know more.
It could be so because the times when I first bought my first car, I on I on motorbike.
Okay.
I on motorbike for how many years? 9 to 10 years.
10
9
years.
to 10 years.
Then the Satya was the first.
No, Satya
no. Before the Satya, you had one more, right?
yeah, before Satya I bought a new.
Huh? The Amira.
Ah,
Huh? The Amira is the first one.
no, the first one is the used one.
The Satya?
The first one is a 5,500 used one. The Proton one, the Iswara.
Oh.
That's why I can finish or pay off my house.
Yeah. Yes.
I have to thank that Iswara because the Iswara is just one payment used car.
Yes.
So I no need to pay monthly for cars.
Yeah.
So my monthly all put in the home loan. That's why I can finish off my.
Yeah, I remember you
house.
told me you discovered this hack, like instead of
following the monthly payment, you pay more
extra, right?
For the principal.
And it seems like it's not like you pay 10,000 straight away, but it's like maybe every month extra few hundred, extra 1,000 if you can, and then slowly instead of 15 years, it became 9 years.
Yeah, I finish pay all in 9 years. But you have to call the bank to mention this amount is for principal.
Yeah.
Because if not, the amount will be hanged there as an advance payment.
Yeah. Yes.
You have to call the bank to mention.
Yes. I learned that lesson very painfully because last time I didn't know, last time I thought
you were hanging there, right?
I didn't know. I just put okay. The time I got extra,
Cannot.
I put 2,000 first. I hope it will cut or didn't.
No.
The thing just deduct by itself. Like,
no. You were hanging there as an advance payment for your next payment.
Yes.
So it didn't deduct your principal. No.
Yeah. So by the time I realized that everything is just interest only.
No. So you have to call the bank to mention. You have to call the bank.
Yeah. Then yeah lah. That time only I knew. I see.
Only I finish pay off the home, then only I get the new one because my wife say she want the new one. She want to try the new one.
Yeah.
Which I don't want
Yeah.
because I know new one you sure is in the loss one because the price is the starting price, right? Of course will be higher lah.
Yeah.
But even so, I limit myself for the new
Yeah.
cars
I remember you
under
told me
60.
you told me you did like
Huh?
you told me you managed to do something to cut even to how to say to
Uh,
get it at the even better price or something like that.
that one that time is promotion. That time is the lowest in our automotive at the time is before MCO is 2018. At, every model also at the lowest point. That time even for the Toyota Honda also at lowest point until
Hmm.
71
Hmm.
for the Toyota Vios and Honda City. So 71 you can get 73 like that.
Wow.
But also didn't go for that brand.
Yeah, you went for
I can bank for that one, the another Japanese one.
yeah.
So below 60. I can
Yeah.
get below 60.
I mean you told me I was like, can get below 60.
Below 60, the
Like,
new
wow.
one, new
Yeah,
one.
new one some more.
New one.
Yeah.
59. 59.
Okay.
59.
I didn't know that.
59.
Yeah. I was like, oh.
Japanese is not local brand, it's a Japanese lah.
Yeah.
We got 3 or 4, include the Mazda.
Yeah.
4 Japanese brand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Below 60.
Yep.
Below 60.
Yes.
Then the software came during the MCO. During MCO.
Okay.
Software came during MCO because actually I just searching for fun only because I know the first car the Isra will cannot already. I need money to repair. I don't want 4,000-5,000 to repair that car because the market value is just below that amount. So I don't want to waste money on that. I can just add extra 10K, then I can get another car.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
My priority is a manual lah because I want to keep one manual car. One
Yeah.
manual car.
That's quite good, man. Yeah.
Yeah. And because the manual car is expensive, man. I don't want to say about Asia. Except for Asia, what manual car you can get the good handling? Mostly expensive. Good handling manual car.
There was the BMW 2 Series, but the
Manual.
B segment one, manual 218 Grand Coupe.
218.
Grand Coupe or something. Not the current sedan one. Now we got 218i sedan, right? No, not that one. It's like a mini MPV like that. Small.
Hatchback? No.
It's something like hatchback. The boot is like that. You will lift like that. It's not like that. You press and then like that. It's the whole thing will lift like that.
Hatchback.
It's 2 Series. I remember.
Okay.
2 Series manual. That one.
Manual. Okay.
Manual. Yeah, but it's 40,000.
40,000.
50,000 the time. Now it's less than 40. Maybe you can get 30K also can. Yeah, BMW manual. Quite comfortable if I'm not mistaken. If I remember correctly, quite comfortable the car. Then can sit 5 people, quite nice. The boot space is good.
Can sit five people.
Yeah.
Oh, they mean front 2. They mean the rear seat.
2 and then three behind. Yeah, and the boot because hatch, it open up like that, so easy to access. Yeah, I can't remember.
Because it's hatchback. Hatchback we can open the boot, including the rear screen.
Yeah. So it's 2 something, yeah. But yeah lah, that one is So yeah lah, that one. But other than that, yeah lah, very hard to find. Maybe yeah lah, not many. Suzuki Swift lor. Suzuki Swift.
Yeah, also.
But if manual, you have to get the sport one. You have to get Suzuki Swift Sport, which at the time is you cannot get less than 20K.
I mean more than 20K for the Suzuki Swift.
More than 20K Suzuki Swift, and some of them, depending which one you get, you have to run at RON 98. Yeah,
RON 95. RON 98.
Yeah, RON 95 can, but the power won't be there lah. So yeah, Satria is the next one.
But like you mentioned that day, Mazda RX-8 right? They mentioned.
Yeah.
That one also I think the one I know is cannot pump.
Yeah, you
95.
need high octane.
97. Unless you tune to 95.
But then I don't know lah.
can tune one.
Cannot remember. You can, but I don't know whether it affect the performance. You know.
They mix the I saw one YouTuber also got that car.
Yeah.
He tuned to 95, but you have to whack the car to clean out the carbon.
Yeah.
You have to constantly wet the car on higher RPM.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot drive for short distance, then you off the engine, you will hurt the car. Something like that.
It's shock lah. I mean,
Ah.
it's shock, but every time you go mama, you have to 9,000 RPM.
Maybe 8 to 9,000 like that.
Every time.
You have to whack constantly. I mean, most of the time. So you cannot drive for short distance. You have to drive minimum maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to go that location, you have to go a bit round, purposely.
See, you have to hear, you have to go like that.
Yeah. To maintain the car.
Yeah, like that a bit susah lah.
That's
Susah, man. But RX-8 is nice. I think I was considering either get my RX-8 or get the 320D that time.
320?
My current car lah. So it's either the 320D or get the RX-8.
But now nice. you already got the 320i. I mean, you already mission and accomplished already lah, because you choose within two ma.
Within two, yeah. So next time in the future, maybe I don't think can get the car to use daily. You can lah, but it's I think not as practical.
The petrol is
one. The petrol is one. I think mostly the petrol lah. I've heard like it's like.
Then also I heard after few years, I mean maybe 2-3 years, you have constantly to change engine.
Change the engine, yeah, because the seal around the thing there. But then
you have to replace the engine.
Replace the engine, yeah. But I remember one guy Joseph Puven, right? So he owned an RX-8 before. He says good. He says very good. He said he loved the car. Yeah.
But now already sold.
He sold lah, but you know him, like he likes to experience different cars, you know. Yeah. So that was RX-8. Maybe in the future lah, because I think that one they don't make RX-8 anymore.
No more.
So you know, maybe in let's say in no, even it become classic car also not really worth it, because it's 1.3 only. So you know, it's not like 5,000.
Yeah. The Rotex is only 770.
Only 770. So like, yeah, whatever.
You have to bear about the high petrol cost and the engine replacement. You have to make every few years. You have to make.
Yeah. So maybe not lah. I was thinking after 320D, maybe next one I go E92 lah, the two-door one. Two-door one very nice. Yeah, two-door one looks very nice. And
but the length of the car, is the same.
Same.
For the sedan one, is the same.
Sedan, yeah. Sedan, the coupe is the same. I think so. Yeah, but the coupe one has to be the 3 liter lah. So that one maybe few years time, try that one.
3 liter, E92.
E92, 335i.
So you mean when you get the E92, you want to let off this one, the current 320D, or you have two cars?
You can keep both nice lah. Because both are really something else lah. Yeah. So see how it goes first. We have to try.
You mean the two-door ones also the same? Diesel?
Oh no, two-door one petrol. So but the petrol will go until like 6,000. Normal 6,500.
When you have the car, both diesel and petrol, I'm afraid that maybe sometimes you will miss out. Sometimes you go to the petrol station, you
no lah, I won't lah.
I
don't think won't. The purposely stick a green sticker and black sticker lah on the petrol.
Or sticker on opener there.
On the petrol cap lah, like please remember this is petrol. Or not, you have to spend like 5,000.
Or you did for your current car now?
No, now because I remember. I sure remember the car. Yeah.
Only when you get two diesel and petrol car, then they will do. You put a sticker there.
Yeah. So that one is play guessing game myself lah when I get there. But you know, just now we were talking about being vulnerable on social media, right? Do you think there's because you're quite reserved, I would say, right? Reserved.
Quite reserved.
Like, you have some parts of your life you want to keep like away from people. You know, maybe you think like some parts you don't have to let people know. You know, this is private. This is just me lah. I know I don't need to. Why people need to know about some certain things in my life? What is the boundary?
Not say I have the boundary. Maybe that part I think I didn't have much value to share about that part.
But I think I think it might. I think you might have because, let's say, you came from. Not to say you came from, but your journey is. You have a long journey, right?
Yeah.
You have a very long journey. You know,
Yeah.
I remember you told me like in your post also you start you and your wife when you first got together, then the first house, and then now you got two kids. You've got you've had three cars,
Yeah.
three cars, one new,
1 year,
and
yeah.
two is a
Use one.
second hand one. And you had a motorbike also. You know, you raise your kids. And then the first time I met you, I thought you were like my age, 30 something.
Yeah.
I even thought you were younger than me. I thought you're 35 or something. They say
Yeah.
42. What?
Ah.
Like, yeah, so your journey is there, lah. Is there. And I think it's people will definitely can identify. Because one thing I used to think is all of us are very special. You know, I'm me. I'm only one person. My life is very unique lah. Nobody else will have my kind of life.
The same.
You know, and I also thought everybody, you know, maybe everybody is common. But after a while, when I realized and when I how to say become more humble, as in life teach me a lot of lessons, and I realized a lot of us are the same. I think you know we all maybe we probably look different, you know, we have different lives, this and that. But I think the story and how a lot of people get to where they are is similar. Like like a lot of people can relate to each other. Maybe not exactly the same journey, but the theme, how it goes, I think a lot of people can identify that. Maybe not the whole thing, you know, maybe not exactly your whole journey. But maybe some parts of your journey people say, yeah, I've been there before.
Oh, yeah.
I was 19, you know, or maybe some people like, yeah, I got together with my wife before. Then yeah, we got pregnant in the first year. I think some people can relate to that, and I think there's some value in that, you know. And I do understand the hesitation to put all these details out there because it's very personal, very private, Then what if, you know, does your wife know you post on threads?
I I think she don't know because I put it on LinkedIn,
Oh,
so I think she don't know.
hey, your wife also got you on LinkedIn, huh?
No, no.
Oh, you I thought you and
She
your wife are on LinkedIn together.
no. That's why she don't know. She didn't know.
Oh, she don't know,
Uh,
okay.
if I put on Facebook, then she will know.
No.
She will know. Actually, I didn't hide any the things. I just say before 21.
Hmm.
I didn't tell the story of my story before 21 because I thought maybe from my thinking only. There's I also can't remember all the things already because
Hmm.
it's too long already.
Yeah,
Too long.
I think got married, got some value there because think about it this way, you already went through that phase, right?
Ah,
From 19, 20, 30, down. Even though you don't look like 40, but you're 40.
40,
You
yeah.
already been through from 20 until 40, 2 decades. Imagine there was one guy. He also got a girlfriend. He's 18, 19. Girlfriend also. Okay lah, we have to be correct. So maybe she's also 18, 19. I was gonna
Yeah.
say she's 13, but that's very wrong.
Okay.
So
So 18,
18,
20.
19, they just finished SPM. Then naturally lah, maybe they also do SPM, matriculation or something like that. Then they graduate, one of them got pregnant. Not one of them got pregnant, the girl got pregnant.
The girl got
Only the
pregnant.
girl came pregnant. So
Yeah,
the girl
yeah.
got pregnant. Then the guy, he's responsible lah.
Have to be
Have a responsible,
responsible.
right?
Ah,
So he has the same values as you. So he said, okay, never mind, you stay home. Let me make it work. I'll do whatever it takes to make it work. You just focus on the kid, focus on yourself, don't stress yourself out. You know, money, let me handle it. Let me
yeah.
handle the outside stuff. Then you handle the home stuff, like make sure everything is good for the baby, you know.
Mm.
So you've been through that already.
Yeah.
You know, you already went through the anxiety. The first time you saw the baby, you're like, oh shit,
Ah,
this is wonderful. But fuck, what if I die? You know, what if anything happens to me? What happened, right? You already been through that. You
ah,
know how it feels like, and you already had the second kid also. So
mm.
you not only one time, but two
Two
times.
times.
So you're 2 times more sure of what to do and what not to do already. Imagine this young couple, this guy and girlfriend. They just found out she's pregnant. Then he's like, okay, I will stay here. But if you are him, you also be thinking he's definitely afraid. He's not sure whether he can do it. He has to feed another life now. He thought it's just him and the girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
But now got a third one. All his plans bam, go away. You cannot go fourth base anymore because for the
Yeah.
next 9 months, she's, the
You will come
stadium
up.
is closed
Yeah.
lah.
Yeah.
Um, so he's have to suddenly step up lah. Step up. Hey, that was the phrase, right, in the Charisma Academy.
Yeah.
You step
Step
up.
up. Yeah. Step up.
Yeah.
So you maybe you have another choice. Maybe you can ask your wife to come out to work, but the baby you have to send to babysitter.
Yeah. So this perspective, they might not have. They might be too into in the situation already. They cannot see other ways of solving this situation. I mean, the baby is not to solve, like it's not a situation to solve, but it's just,
Yeah.
how else can we do this? Maybe they're stuck. They just think that, okay, I stay home, you go and work. But for you, you already been there. You can see from outside. There is another way. Maybe you both can work. You can get the parents, the in-law to come help out sometimes.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't see that. Maybe they're shy, they're scared, they're afraid. So I think there's value when you share your story, how I did this. Then younger couples.
But I did that on my, not say my, it's my solution, my only solution. Actually, it's my only solution because I don't have friend. My relatives is stay. My house is hometown is far away, not in KL, so I cannot ask my parents to come to take care of the babies.
Okay.
So I'll only have one choice only.
Yeah.
Only have one choice only.
Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people are like that. Like, I mean, I'm sure you agree with me, right? There are a lot of people who, from out of other states, maybe from Perlis, Kedah, Malacca, then they come here lah. Then they meet other people from other states also. So they're really just alone here. Maybe they are in your shoes also. I think got a lot, dude. A lot. Yeah. I know got a lot because I tried to punching all these girls before. Okay, but cannot make it lah.
Cannot make it.
Because once they ask me something in Chinese, 我不知道. Got no mood, no. They already no more mood. So yeah, I think it's got value to share. Sometimes I also think like, who want to read whatever I write, because I sometimes think, okay, because my parents quite okay, they manage to support me a lot. So sometimes one of the fear I have is, if I write this, then some people might think like, this motherfucker, he got good life, the parents help him, this and that, blah blah blah. You write all this for what? You want to show people where? I don't want but I just want to show this is possible. Life is for many types of life. Everybody has different life.
Yeah.
You cannot choose where you start, but you can choose where you end up.
Yeah, correct.
But more importantly, you have the power to change your life anytime lah. Because imagine, even though I have parents who support, who love me a lot, but let's say I just, for some reason, I just say I don't want. Then I go do drugs, I go sell drugs, then I go into that kind of world. I have the choice to choose, right? So, but the fact is, for some reason, I choose to do, to lead the normal life, to do good instead of doing stupid stuff. So, but I also feel like if I put that, then people might kacam lah, say, hey, you shut up lah, you already privileged lah, like that, you talk so much for what, So I think.
But I know you did your degree, right? You got go into degree, study your degree, get a degree, then only you will go into the corporate life.
Yeah. Now I think back about it, got good and bad lah. I wish I had came out of accounting earlier.
Earlier? What do you mean by earlier?
Because I
came out.
Let me stop doing accounting lah, like go into recruitment or sales or something like that, even earlier. Yeah. Because all this while I thought I want slow and guaranteed. Not slow and guaranteed lah. I want guaranteed. I want to be able to see possibility of earning this much. So the time accounting was, you follow the role, you can get lah. But after like 10 years, then like, yeah, not really lah. It's slow, and then you're not guaranteed to get that one, right? Nobody can guarantee that you will become general manager, CEO, CFO, whatever. Nobody can guarantee that, And it's always dependent on somebody else in corporate. If boss don't like you, then you have to stay there.
You have to stay there. The same.
You can do so many things to impress the boss, but the boss said, no, I don't think you can. Then you're just there. Takkan you want to keep changing boss after boss after boss after boss because this boss don't like you, then you cannot go up. Then you want to keep finding a new boss, man.
But now your shift is like quite a big shift. I mean, from accountant to recruitment, which is recruitment is under HR.
Yeah, HR. It's crazy. I did before I did network marketing. I don't think I'll do this lah. I was just continue invest, continue work also. Then maybe in 20 years, I will get there lah.
I will get there. Yeah.
Then when I joined marketing, I thought, hey, no lah. Actually, I like to deal with people. I like to talk to people. I like to understand the story. Like you, I also feel like, wow, okay, I do quite like mysterious like that. Sure got something. Sure got something behind people who are mysterious or quiet one. Usually, the most quiet is the most, the craziest one. I thought, okay, this kind of thing. And true enough lah. The more I know you, the more actually Andrew is quite quite.
No,
there.
actually, I don't have any plan. That time when I greening alone, I had to make my wife housewife full time. Actually, I don't have plan. I don't have plan on my mind. I just know that I cannot stop.
Yeah.
I cannot. I have to keep going. I cannot stop.
Yeah.
I don't have plan.
Yeah, but along the way you didn't have the full plan, but you just you have to do this. You just know you have to step like that, right? You didn't know where.
I didn't know that I will buy a house. I didn't know. I didn't know that I will buy a car. I don't know. I also don't know anything about the car that time. Don't know how to search a car in a Muda or whatever. Don't have it.
Yeah.
That time in the internet is not very. It's not evolving yet.
No. Yeah, but you did know that you just need to take this step first. Then the next step will come. Then the next step. You didn't worry about what should I do?
I worry actually, but I don't know. I can't see further. I can't see.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
It worked out. You just focus on what you can control at the moment. Sure, there's other things you can think of, but you were looking at what can I do now?
Maybe at that time I just know that I don't want to rent forever, because that time I still on renting a house, even though I just three person only. Actually, we can rent a room, but because of
you got
a baby or whatever kids, so I had no choice. I had to rent a apartment with 3 rooms. No choice. A few years, so I don't want to rent forever. If I didn't step up or buy a house, I think I have to rent until today.
Yeah.
To rent until today.
Yeah. So, good or bad, you did it. You had to do it. You did it, and you have a perspective now. You because your perspective was either rent or continue rent or buy your own property. And this is a good perspective. People who haven't bought or are still renting, thinking of buying, still renting, or still staying with parents but thinking of renting or buying.
Yeah.
Maybe this perspective is good. Yeah, you just never know. Yeah.
I just don't want to buy car and a house at the same time. Then we have the monthly payment. So first I have to let off. I have to buy car used.
Yeah.
Only one time payment.
Yeah.
Stop there. Then only I can concentrate for the home, for the house payment.
Yeah. I think that's good. That was good. I mean that's a very good foresight lah. Some people might kena sangkut do both.
Both do
car
both.
and also house. Yeah. So again, see this perspective, and some people who are thinking about this, imagine, who knows, man, whoever is watching this, they're in some room somewhere with a girlfriend. Hey, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I don't know. Then they watch. Oh, Andrew said this. Oh, yeah, makes sense. You never know, man. You never know where it goes. So perspective is it's
But you have to tahan lah. I mean, when you use a used car, like when I doing the extra manager that time, I driving the Iswara used car. People always thinking, why Andrew still driving that cheap car?
Yeah.
Don't want to change the car.
But that one is other people's perspective. But
Yeah.
that is them. And there's also a lesson in there, right? You know what you need to do. You know why you're doing this, so you don't care about whatever they say.
I don't care about
if you're like you don't know what you're doing, you just simply say, people say, oh, buy the Iswara cheap then you buy, then people say, why you drive the Iswara? You should drive City. Yeah lah. But because you know why you're doing this, everything is clear. People cannot influence you to do something that is not beneficial to you, because you know your aim, your goal, and why you're doing this. So balik vulnerability. So I think got some value in being vulnerable. But the question is, how vulnerable? How much should we share? How much should we put ourselves out there? Right? Because some parts which can help people, I think we should put out there. But sometimes we just don't know what is useful, what is not useful.
Or we just share only.
I was thinking of that, just share only,
because they don't know.
Because the whatever is valuable, whatever is not valuable,
we don't know.
You don't know. We don't know. It could be like the young couple now. Okay, We don't know what they will take from this. Let's say they're watching you, young couple, 18, 19 years old, watching this.
Yeah.
Don't know what you'll take from us, but so I think it's better to just share, share everything, I guess. But maybe not everything at once. Share a bit by bit, lah. Yeah. So I think with this podcast, maybe we can do something like that.
Yeah.
A bit more candid, because we do have our threads posts, we do have our emails, we do have Facebook, LinkedIn. Well, you do Facebook and LinkedIn. I
Yeah,
do
it's very
emails. So those are just written words. But I think having format like this, like we just talk, I think it's quite good. And I hope we have more people joining us next time to do
Yeah.
this. And maybe we can do this at other places also. Yeah.
Okay.
I think more importantly, at first when we were talking about this downstairs, right?
Yeah.
I thought we talk about the lesson, we we
Yeah.
did the what to talk about, what are courage, willingness, whatever. But I think now, I think it's just a bit like this is a good way for us to behind the scene. I think
Yeah. No.
behind the scene of who
No
is
script. I mean,
no script,
no script.
who is Andrew Go, who is Chiba
Ah,
Chiba
who
chicken
is
rice
chicken rice?
chicken rice.
Yeah.
Who is these people? Who are these guys? I think it's a good way to do that lah. So I just thought of this only like 30 seconds ago. So I did.
30 seconds
I
ago.
mean, 30. I mean, before this, I thought, okay, no, we should have a script. We should have. Okay, today
Yeah.
we talk about being vulnerable. Today we talk about our last prospect who ghosted us or something. I think never mind. We just here. We just talk about whatever.
Whatever you want.
Whatever we
We
want.
think of.
We think of, yeah. I think
Yeah.
that is better, more natural, and more in line with Charisma Academy lah. So at least Thomas watched this. He's like, okay, never mind. These guys are not performing, but they're giving a message. What is the message? I don't know, but
I
got
don't
a
know.
message come out. Yeah,
But I still think that people have to responsible for their own choice. We are not responsible for other people's choice.
correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
It's not my responsibility that I how to say, if you don't want to help yourself, I also cannot do anything. I also cannot help you.
Correct also. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yes. Yeah. Ultimately, we can be there. We can show them. Here's another way.
Yeah.
This is a possibility for you. But if you are just I don't think so. Cannot work for me. Then yeah, okay.
You also cannot.
That means
Cannot help.
yeah, you fulfill your own prophecy that you really cannot do. Yeah. Yeah, man. So yeah.
In this era, I mean, if you don't have a, I don't want to say the vehicle, if you don't have a house, you have to rent. Yeah, maybe you have to rent. I mean, you have to rent forever. You have to rent forever.
Yeah. It's
Or you stay in your parent house.
yeah. It's quite scary next time. Not scary lah, but now what's the salary? Salary and the
And the property
whatever
price.
property price, any price lah. It just the gap is like it just keep getting bigger.
Getting wider.
Wider and wider. When I signed the SPA for my current unit,
Yeah.
the time I can project, okay, the time I was earning what 4,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
Then okay, minus, okay, I still can survive. Then now I see, wow, okay, the price is the same. I expected my salary to go way higher, but it's just here only. I'm like, wow, okay,
Like stagnant like that.
stagnant only, stagnant. So this us at this age, imagine those people in primary school, secondary school now. They don't know, man. They don't know what is.
They still don't know.
They don't know what is housing loan, car
Yeah.
loan lah, or living cost inflation. This they just thought, okay, I graduate and then do this. Maybe it will work out well. But maybe that's not the case. Maybe now, like perhaps your daughter saw something else. Maybe she saw there's a different path. Like, hey, no lah, something tak kena. If I just follow what all these other idiots, I mean, all these other people, my friends, my generation doing, I don't think can. Maybe she saw something there. Maybe there's some value there. Interesting. Maybe there's a different way to do things, to how to say, to navigate life. Maybe there's a different way compared to, I mean, our time was study, get good grades, go out, get a job, then everything will be okay. Right? So I don't think that is valid nowadays. Not to say not valid, but it's not so not so not so sure really, not so guaranteed. Yeah, but there's no guarantee in life, right? So
But you also on different era also same, because my time is back 20 years like that. 20
Yeah.
years, 90 years. Different era.
oh yeah, shit. I keep thinking
Different era.
I keep thinking like we're just like 3 years apart.
Huh?
I keep thinking we're like 3 years apart.
Yeah, three of us.
No, I keep thinking lah, but it's our age is the gap is bigger.
Yeah, yeah.
But every time I meet you, I keep forgetting. I keep thinking the gap is like that only. Ah,
It's about 19 years ago. 19 years ago,
Yeah.
when I met with my wife. Then after that, 3 years later, I bought my house. So it's a 16 year ago when I bought my house. 16 years ago. It's 2009.
wow.
So it's a different era.
Wow, that's
The housing pricing is different era
the house
compared to now.
prices were because I remember like 2010 onwards, the price suddenly just a lot of places went up,
Or went out. Oh.
went up straight, a lot, very high.
Oh.
So this was when the property boom came.
The 2009, because of the 2008, the financial crisis, so everything went down. You remember?
Yes.
Then that's why I can grab the
Yes.
at the time 2009. It's the best time.
I remember at the time I was 2008 was my
Ah.
first year in university. I went to study accounting and finance. Then the first day the lecturer put up on the time got projector
Yeah.
Then he said, "Oh, okay, this is what happening in the world, global financial crisis."
Financial crisis,
Then
yeah,
like,
2008.
it's like, oh, okay,
Okay.
susah lah like that. Yeah,
But it's also opportunity for those went into property at the time,
yes,
because property prices all went down.
yeah, but it's like it's easy to in investing. There's this popular saying, hindsight is 2020. That means when you look back, it's always perfect lah. You should have done this, you should have done that. You should, if you do this, then today you'll be here like that. If you put 10,000 there at the time, now 100,000 already. Yeah. So at the time,
But when I look back now, I don't know that time is the best time. But I only know now. After I finish all pay on the outside, I don't know that time is the best time. I don't know. 2009. I just know that the time pricing keep going down.
mm,
So I bought the pre-owned one. I didn't buy the new one. I buy the pre-owned one. Pre-owned.
even,
Second hand lah. Second hand lah.
even better because it's there already.
It's there already.
You can see it.
It's not like people nowadays buy housing all they have to wait for 3-4 years, right?
Yeah. Then you don't know how it turned out.
Yeah. Then you have to start paying even though the house haven't built out yet.
Yes.
You have to pay the interest or
3 years, just interest only.
Yeah. So I never going through this step lah, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's good you never had to do that lah. It's just at least you have one now. Then
but I heard now the car prices is going to increase 30% next year, 2026. The car prices
30%?
30%
increase.
increase.
30?
30%. I saw from the news
why
I don't know.
30%?
From 2026. I mean next year.
Next year?
Next year lah.
Next year only 6 months away.
Yeah. 6 months only.
Walao, okay.
So the lowest the car prices go down in our country. I know it's back years in the 2018.
2018. Oh.
Which the year I bought my new car. 2018.
I see.
When the MPV can go until 72 MPV. Nissan MPV can go down until 72. Toyota, Honda all 72, 71 like that. Now how much Toyota and Honda, the lowest one?
100 I think.
100 right?
100.
90 something.
90 something or 100? 90 yeah, but they're not 70 lah.
Cannot 70 already.
No way.
Because that time is before MCO. MCO.
Yeah. But I think now that I experience buying this car second hand, I don't think I'll buy new car anymore. I think my next car is going to be second hand.
For me also, I don't want to buy a new one. Actually.
Yeah, don't want
Always use. For me lah.
Because one thing I remember, I was watching the Horizon, the Monday car show.
Monday car show.
Car show. I think Bobby or one of them mentioned before. If you bought the Amira, right?
Yeah.
The Amira you bought new. Yeah. Imagine you drive out the showroom at the traffic light, then you wait lah. Then the aircon steady, the music tune. Then when you light turn green, you step on the accelerator. Then you feel you also be song like what the fuck is going on, man? This new car why like that? Then you also feel like, very geram lah, very frustrating. But let's say Amira is 4 years old. Same thing. The dealer, he also sell the second hand one. So happen trade in or something. Then you wait at traffic light. Aircon okay. Radio music semua okay. insulation pun sedap, you know. Then the car jerk a bit, then
I don't mind.
you feel as bad. You won't feel as bad, right? Because you already expect this are 4 or 5 years old car. Okay,
yeah.
maybe some issue, you know. Actually, no lah. Gearbox very big issue, but you get what I mean, right? Maybe some sound, some panel
yeah.
rattling here and there.
We don't mind.
You mind lah, 4 5 years
Don't mind.
already.
Because it's already used, we know.
But if you knew the first day you come, wow, why got this sound? Yeah. Then you should reverse back.
We will so mind. We will be so mind about small thing, the sound here and there.
Go back to sales guy, like that.
Yeah, about little scratch or whatever.
Yeah. So now after I hear that, make a lot of sense. Might as well buy second hand because you hear whatever, so okay, then I expected already. It's already went through.
Because we bought lower price,
Lower price,
50% or whatever.
Yeah. But then it's like the problem. Just some sound here. I can live with it, you know. Yeah. So just leave it, maybe add some more character to the car because only this car can do this. Got this sound.
At first, maybe you will not get comfortable with the sound, like the tickle sound, the red sound.
Yeah.
But over the time, you will get used to it.
Yeah.
It's like music already.
Yeah.
So,
you know, in my car, this current car, there's some metal thing in the tray underneath there.
Underneath.
Yeah, underneath the seat in somewhere lah. It's stuck there.
Yeah.
So every time I accelerate, the thing will go down. Inside is some compartment like and then it's some metal.
Can it be soft or can it be tightened?
Can be soft. It can be soft.
Can be tightened?
No, it's not part of the car. It's I think somebody dropped something inside by accident.
Oh, the thing inside. Oh.
Yeah, it's probably like some pen or something like that. But you can hear lah. You
accelerate
the thing, and then when you brake,
go front and back, go front and back.
So the first 2 weeks, wow,
cannot tahan.
But after, don't notice.
It will sound like the music to you.
Yeah,
it's like
a
sound.
Okay. Yeah, even worse. Sometimes I don't hear like, what happened? Something wrong. Yeah.
Like add character to your car.
Add character to the car. Yeah. So after I heard that, then correct lah. Yeah, I don't want to buy new one already lah. After.
But we both did experience, but bought the new one lah.
Yeah. New one nice because of the
smell. Most people think the smell, the new car smell.
Well, okay lah. I mean, after a while you get used to it. The one I like most is the service is free, but not free lah. You already pay.
Actually, it's not free. Actually, it's already added inside.
Yeah. But it's nice feeling because 1,000 here or 10,000 here. Okay, now I just go in the service center, relax there, just see that they do, and free coffee, free.
So for 5 years, it's a free service for Mazda.
Mazda that time, yeah. So free. So go there, just check it out. Like that, don't have to worry.
Yeah.
Brake pad, everything they change, don't need to pay.
Everything don't need to pay.
Yeah, but on the like you say on the flip side, already calculated, right?
Actually, it's already calculated inside already. For my thinking lah.
Because in year 4, I think the 4th year I own the car, I also start to think the same. Yeah, they change brake pad, they change what? They change what? No, brake pad is not included.
It's not included. I mean,
because it's wear and tear, so
you have to pay.
I think so. Yeah. So I paid, but got a few things, part of the maintenance one. So they just replace or change.
Free.
Then I also did think, wow, if after warranty, then every 10,000 I will change this. Oh, then I think, wow, really? Actually, upfront already pay a lot. Wow.
But my road is different. I only went to service center twice only.
Yeah.
Twice only. First and second only.
Even the Amira also.
Yeah. No, I never went to the service center except for Amira for twice only. For first and second only. First and second.
Did the warranty all still
void already?
Oh. Okay.
That means I went for 1,000 and 5,000 only.
Oh. Because after that, you know somebody who can service better lah.
No, I service outside lah. Service outside lah. So I bought my own thing, then bring to the workshop and service outside. So I took the gamble for first 1,000 and 5,000, maybe about 6-7 months like that. So 7 months is okay, then okay lah. So I gamble. So I gamble over there.
Not bad lah. Okay lah. At least the car still good. Not bad. Okay.
So it's not for everybody. It's just for me only because how to say? For me, it's not free lah. Warranty is not free.
No.
Warranty is not free. for other brand all, they went to service center, they have to pay, right?
Yes.
They say when you bought a new car, you get 5-year free warranty, right?
5-year free warranty and maintenance.
Actually, it's not free, right?
Yeah,
Whenever you go to the service center, you have to pay.
yeah, you pay. It's just that you pay upfront.
Uh,
When you bought the
yeah,
car,
you pay more.
you pay more. Yes.
It's
Yeah.
like upfront.
Yeah.
It's like upfront.
Yes.
It's like you pay upfront for your warranty.
Yeah.
In case you claim, the one is already paid upfront.
Yeah. Right.
That's why I don't want to go there. So I go out. So I only went for twice only.
Oh, that's quite good. Quite okay also.
Uh,
Well, you know something most people don't know lah. So
because what I did only for the normal service like oil change, supposedly to be within 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 5. They did it in 1 hour and 30 minutes, maybe some for 2 hours.
Huh?
During you go inside with the appointment, the first hour you can't just park there. They do nothing. Only after 1 hour they drive a car to change oil like that.
oh,
It's like wasting time. Wasting time also for some brand they charge you per hour. Labor per hour.
okay.
1 hour and 1.5 hour they charge there. So that's why they are, for me I thinking maybe they purposely put there wasting time to calculate the time for able to charge on labor.
But maybe also because they want your engine to cool down before they replace any engine oil or something.
1 hour, man.
1 hour.
After 1 hour they only drive a car for oil change.
If half an hour still can understand.
Yeah.
But 1 hour, yeah, a bit.
1 hour. So I went for twice only. I saw this situation.
You also like what the
So I
fuck,
don't
these people.
I don't go already. I don't go already.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Quite good.
But my way is not everybody will agree lah, because I bought my engine oil all from online, so
Yeah.
it's a risk there.
Yes.
You will maybe
If let's say if not genuine or anything,
yeah.
right? What is the car you will buy if let's say you, I guess your dream car lah. Don't say if you can afford or anything. But what is the dream car? Your dream car?
Dream car is Nissan GTR.
Is that wow? Wow, nice also.
So well, I still haven't get there. Now I buy the Nissan Almera first.
Nissan Almera.
Still the same family, but
this is like the cousin from another mother like that.
The same under the same brand, Same brand. The key also almost the same. Without the word GTR only. Actually, the key is the same. Same with the GTR one.
Oh, okay.
But without the word GTR.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that.
The same, the key.
Okay.
It's the same.
Nissan GTR. Why the GTR? Like what it attract you?
The shape, the design, timeless. The design like timeless. Design. Okay. The design of the car, because I'm not the one that like the sport car, the very sporty, the sport one. The design.
Oh, you don't want the slim
no,
to the ground, like very aerodynamic, those kind of like organic fluid kind of. You don't.
I don't like that.
Okay.
I like the sport car, like it's still like shaped like a car.
That means you like the
Mustang. The GTR like a.
That means you like the old Supra also. You like
Supra. Yeah.
The older
still
Supra.
Shaped like a car.
Yes. Okay, I know what you mean.
Just 2-door, right?
Yes. Okay.
Supra, Mustang, GTR, BRZ, the shape the shape. 86. Like that It's still shaped like a car, normal car, right?
Yeah.
It's for lower cost lah.
Also, Nissan GTR.
If you want to go for lower cost, maybe 86 BRZ. That one is maybe a lower lah.
Yeah. That one now can get still like 80 90K, I think. 80 90K can get already.
Maybe can get, but cannot lah. 86 also cannot.
86, like more than 5 years or also cannot. Still 100 over.
100 overs.
Okay. Yeah.
But when I buy my used car, but I don't get over with the price because I got my own calculation. After 5 years, you have to go down 50%.
Yeah. Yeah.
After 10 years, you have to go down 75%.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I don't, I mean, how to say? I
If
mean,
the price don't hit there, then
I won't proceed lah. I mean, I will walk away lah.
Yeah.
This is how I bought my 2 used car. I will follow this not say my own calculation. After I studied the prices from the Buddha, it should be like that. How to say? Depreciation. For my own calculation like that. Because it's still like people always say willing seller, willing buyer, right?
Yeah.
Actually, what you think? Willing seller or willing buyer or both? Which one come first? Willing buyer or willing seller or willing seller or willing buyer or
I think
which one is most important?
You asked me this before. Then but there's also this thing called buyer's market or seller's market, right? Let's say the so happen this particular model, the supply is a lot, like too many, like there's a million over of this car lah. Then I think buyer got more power lah. But if very limited, maybe in the whole Malaysia only got 5, then the seller got the power.
Okay, maybe the initial D car, what the car? AE86.
E86.
Okay, the willing seller is one to sell 200k. Do you want?
I would say
willing seller ma.
willing seller. I mean the seller willing to let go at 200k.
Or 180,
I
160.
still no lah, because I don't have the connection to the car. I know the car famous because of
Initial D.
Initial D, but I never watched Initial D, so I not really lah. Yeah.
So people always say willing buyer, willing seller, or willing seller, willing buyer. So actually, it's only one willing. For me, it's willing buyer.
Willing buyer. I mean, I see your point.
Because the cash on the willing buyer hands.
Yeah. Yeah.
The money.
On the flip side, if it's seller's market, then he also can say like, oh, you don't want to, never mind, I got somebody else. You don't want to buy, never mind, I can find somebody else.
Yeah, okay, can. But maybe find the rich buyer also can lah.
Yeah. But ultimately, I come up with the money, then I should be able to have some say, a bit more say.
But for me, the car get long age. It should be depreciated,
lower,
right?
yes, lower.
Not because he's famous of one film or famous or because limited.
Yeah, like the R34 lah. R34 is what? Million ringgit now.
Because of the movie ma. The R34.
Yeah, that one now I know the price. Imagine last time, you just buy lah. You sacrifice. You just buy one R34 and you just keep until now. Wow.
So now can sell for 1 million or 1 million like that.
Wow, imagine.
But it not make sense.
1
million, I know. Maybe
but you don't make sense. Because the car is how old already the car?
Many years already, 20 years like that.
Decades, yes.
More than 20 years already.
Yeah. So it doesn't make sense.
So like in accounting, you will calculate the depreciation with the age, not make sense, right?
That one scrap already.
Scrap
already. That one, what the hell?
Not make sense.
Apa ni 1 juta apa benda? Yeah.
So I won't agree to this lah. For me lah, I won't agree. I won't follow lah.
Yeah.
So I just follow the car that depreciated in the normal sense.
Yeah. I agree. I agree now. Yes.
If you say limited, expensive because limited. Now the Satyanio, the bumper all is very limited. So
yes.
should Satyanio get a higher price? No ma.
Not necessary also. Not necessary. Yeah.
Because of limited.
Yeah. Not necessary. Yeah, because this car price, second-hand car price, you've got a lot of factors as well lah. Yeah, it's not just supply and demand, but also if the car is very popular, then if there's low supply, that means it's very in demand. But in your case, if such a a lot of older proto models are
very cheap now.
Very cheap now. Yeah, but you buy then susah because the parts they don't make ready the parts.
The outside one, the outside part.
Yeah, outside part or maybe
the bumper. Also can get.
Maybe that one okay, but the worst is, let's say the internal, some components, some engine, some whatever they don't make ready or you cannot find.
Internal still can get. You got OEM. Just only the outer part only cannot get.
Then susah lah.
The outer part only.
Yeah, if you have to custom make, then
you have to buy from custom make.
Then imagine it end up costing more than the car. Ayo.
But now cheap. Now very cheap.
Yeah.
So for me, it's willing buyer lah, because there's money on the buyer side.
Yeah. Yeah.
So both also can walk away.
Yeah.
Willing seller can say, if you don't agree with the price, I can just walk away. So both sides also can walk away.
Yeah. Yeah. Most again, yes. Yeah. So that's why, to tie back to our business, it's important to have qualified buyer or
Yeah.
qualified prospects, the right people with the right people and the right product, the right people for the right business. I think, yeah. But
So
that's it.
okay, yeah,
Just
qualified.
just
And
trying to.
so what if all came into the ATM? How
What's
how
that?
how do you how do you filter them between qualified and
How do I qualify?
pre-qualify them?
Let's say,
Pre-qualify them.
hmm, I think one is ask, or like, what made you interested? What do you find interesting about my content? Why do you want to suddenly DM me? I did say, if this resonate with you, DM me and then we can talk further. And I want to know what is where the person is at now, where at what stage in his life is he or she now, that when she read my content, or maybe even for you, like they read like, oh, this guy describing about this, then he decide to DM you. I think the first thing we should want to know is, what is going on in your life, you know. If everything is going good and then you just suggest want to DM, make new friends because we're both
I mean,
handsome,
you will
then there
ask
will know people.
the few questions to filter them, lah.
Yeah, because we like the recent training we had, intention, right? What is their intention? I mean, because we are attractive men. Maybe some people want to DM us, they want to get into our pants. Who knows, man? They could be their intention.
Yeah.
So we have to filter out those. But not only that kind of thing. Like, I don't know why I said that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just want to understand what is the intention. If you are looking for something, then okay, we continue. We continue the conversation.
Mostly will be intention want to get more money, find more money.
That one
Yeah.
is the surface level one. Then the next question will be like, oh, I understand, but there are many ways to make money. What methods have you tried before? And then if they say A, B, C, and D,
ABC, then and didn't work out. They will say,
what happened? Just want to understand, because I have something, but maybe it doesn't sound like it's aligned first, and maybe I like to get to know you a little bit more. Then we see where we are. Then yeah, because the whole goal is just to understand what is going on. Because for us, easy only, man. If you say, oh, actually, I'm looking for something that I can work on the side that doesn't require you to sacrifice your whole life. Not like quit your job and then just do this 100% all the
yeah,
time.
no.
Ours is, yeah, there's startup costs, but all business have startup costs. Ours doesn't have running costs. Every month you don't have to put in 1,000, 2,000 just to maintain whatever.
Running
And
costs.
yeah,
Don't have running costs.
and also you want to be able to do it at your own time when you have the time. And now we have social media in AI, 15, 30 minutes a day. So we have that. But we have to know this is not for everybody, right? Not everybody is willing to come home after work. They just have to go on the laptop. Then have to think about what is my intention today here. Not like me like that. Just copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. Just post like that. Yeah. So we have to find the right person. What is going on in your life? What kind of business do you like? How do you see yourself doing a business?
But I believe they will be, most people also, they also like me also, when I first going to searching for my opportunity, I also don't know what I want. I just know I want to get more money only. They also blur.
Yeah.
They also, I just want to get more money only.
I think
As easy as possible.
that's fair. I mean, that's a valid answer. Or some people might say, yeah, because some people believe you need to work very hard, must go through hardship, then only you'll reach. But some people think, hey, it can happen. Yeah, business can happen. Sometimes, what if you go out now, then you meet some dato with like 10,000 people under him, and okay. That's, yeah, I ask everybody to buy 1K8 from you. Oh, your life will change straight away. But yeah, I think the thing is, more importantly, we want to find who we can work together with. Because if the person come here, he's a bit crazy, whatever he thought and you thought is memang apa ni, bercanggah, right?
bercanggah.
Then you know,
They
then
get
his conversation all damn childhood one. Then you also like, wow, okay lah. I don't think we can work together lah.
yeah, can work together. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's two ways also lah. And now with our way of doing it, we already have the video. We have a discovery video. So the video, the short 5 minute video, we just tell that we don't have to describe, oh, our business actually like this, da, 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 da. And you know, because you don't have time first, and second is you also don't like that. It's like somebody explain to you, it's like trying to sell you something, and we just say this is the video, everything is here, have a look. If now, then we talk further. Our business now is like that, right? So it's
Yeah.
much easier, much simpler.
So
Yeah. So balik like in your case, oh, I just want to earn money, but fast way is possible lah, you know. Then Con also did, right? Con show you the video lor. This is the video. This is how we do it. So yeah, man. Yeah. But this business, I think, yeah, a lot of personal development first, and we just have to keep at it. Yeah, we need to find the right business partner.
but no way can get. I mean, we cannot say that I can get the money faster and possible and easy way to get the money. No,
I think it's like this would be like the three things. Or like quality is time, money, and what what is this thing again?
persistent.
No, remember there's this meme, like something, if you want fast, don't expect cheap. Then if you want cheap, don't expect fast and good quality or something like that. Right? Is these three things. Yeah. So in a business, like if you want it easy, then you cannot expect high returns. If you want high returns, you cannot expect easy.
Yeah.
Then if you want it fast, no, if you want it fast, then you cannot expect it to be easy or something like that, right? With some three things.
But I can't remember.
Yeah, so something like that.
Yeah,
Three things about. I think it's an engineering thing. In quality, you need time, effort, and something. So
engineering.
yeah. So I don't know where this went, but basically, yeah. I think in business sometimes you have to give up something. Like Thomas shared with us on Thursday, right? He gave up this, he gave up that for 13 months. He was basically just
I mean, you have to give up things that
Yeah.
in your life.
Give up things in your life.
The,
And when he said like you know what you have to give up, then I also like terasa like oh shit.
well, actually, we know what we want to give up.
Yeah, you know what you need to give up, right?
The cars.
The
right?
cars, the whatever. If you give this up, you either you got more money to use in the business, or you got more time to work on the business, or something. You have more of resources to use to work.
So one I can think of is you have to give up. You want a new car.
Huh.
Most people want a new car.
You want a new car, yeah.
So you have to give out. You buy used.
I buy used, yes. Used
to sacrifice.
Yeah. But actually, in my case, I like that model. So the new ones I cannot lah. The new BMW all
for expensive. The price will be more expensive, right? Than the old
expensive
model.
is one. No, actually it's number two.
Number two.
But number one is
the design.
I cannot lah.
The design.
The design like no.
Still the old one is very nice.
Yeah. So the old one is still nicer.
Yeah.
So it worked out in that way. But when he said that, I got think of other things in my life can give up. Yeah, actually can lah. If I stop watching so much movies, real movies, proper movies.
Movie.
Not the blue movies.
Oh no.
Yeah, if I give up the blue movies, then my whole life will change. Definitely.
Definitely.
But if let's say just stop doing the things that are not beneficial, but you just do them anyway.
What do you mean you got subscribing to the Netflix or the movie package or?
Don't have. That is worse because now I managed to find the website that can watch for free. So it's even worse because after a while you just okay, finish already, then go to the next one, go next one, go next one.
Just need the internet bandwidth only lah to watch.
Just need internet to watch. So yeah, spend time watching Netflix, not Netflix, but whatever lah, the streaming. And I play game. There's sometimes, well.
So is that I can say that if you spend time watching more movie, why not spend more time on creating content on social media?
Yeah. That is the thing I think about a lot. Especially when I'm watching movie,
Ah.
then sometimes halfway watching movie,
Ah,
what if I'm creating content now?
yeah.
Yeah, it'll be better use of my time. Hey, the fella died. Then distracted again. Then, yeah.
Oh. So
Yeah, I
maybe for
think,
today you can let go of this
yeah,
one of your
yeah.
this.
So yeah, lah. So I think one of the reasons which I did not disclose to
Ah,
you is
ah,
if I purposely force myself come here, and then now I have a friend here, then
yeah,
we are doing something.
yeah,
Maybe it's not apparent yet. Maybe
yeah,
that
correct.
definitely cannot be from this video.
Yeah,
We get what 10,000 people. No, no,
yeah,
lah, but it's something lah, and I think it helps us to keep doing the business,
yeah. Keep the
keep
momentum.
keep the
So
momentum. Yes, keep us in check because I think you also will know lah. You also know the feeling like you do this business after a while, the result, no, nothing yet. Then sometimes, wow, the prospect like interested. Oh, he like very hot. Then he suddenly die. Ayah. Then you also feel, ayo, like that. It's like up and down, up and down. Then you also, ayah. Then I think doing something like this will help
yeah,
keep
keep
us in check,
momentum.
keep momentum, yes. And then like you got any issue, then we can discuss. Like just now the question you asked, what if you got 10 DM come? What do you do? Then if you never ask, I know it, but I never say it out.
Yeah.
But once I say it out, oh, then it suddenly got structure. Oh, okay, like that. Yeah. So I think this is a lot of unseen benefits of doing this. Yeah.
Actually, I already let off this watching drama, chasing drama,
Mm.
chasing like last time. Last time we don't have the internet, so I keep chasing drama after work. Come back,
Yeah, yeah,
chasing
yeah.
drama 6 p.m.,
Yeah,
7
yeah, yeah,
p.m.
yeah, yeah. 6 p.m.
Wow, what thing will happen tomorrow? Okay, tomorrow has to stay on time.
Yeah,
6
yeah,
p.m., 7 p.m. Wow,
yeah, yeah,
then now see back. Wow, it's wasting time, man.
yeah,
Wasting
yeah,
time.
man. Yeah, man. Yeah, you want to see what happened to the
Ah, ah,
husband, the wife. Then
yeah,
after that, you found out the wife got affair
yeah.
with another husband. Hey, Tino ah,
Excited, so
做咩
excited.
咁啊？
Ah,
喂，
ah.
阿雙啊，做咩你咁？
So ngam the time cut right, cut.
Yeah,
So because the movie want you to
yeah,
watch again.
yeah. Then
Next
yeah,
time, next
the
time.
cycle
Ah,
again and again. Then you just stuck there. Yeah.
ah,
Hey, what's going to happen?
ah,
No, then the series finish already. Hey, they got new series.
ah.
Oh, then kena again.
Even the 100 episode, you also follow one 100, 200
Aiyo, that one
episode.
ah.
Some thousand episode for the Taiwan one.
Yeah, yeah.
1,000 episode. So the auntie all follow. That one
Ah,
auntie.
yeah. Aiyo, now
Actually, this watching movie is always wasting time.
yeah.
Wasting time.
I mean, some are okay. Like cannot deny. Like sometimes it's a good way to tell story, but like everything in life lah. If you do too much of anything, usually the results are diminishing, right?
Or diminishing. Yeah.
Right. I mean, let's say, uh, how do I put this? I can only think of dirty example. Okay, so let's say the first time you have sex, the enjoyment, the level of enjoyment you have is like here,
It's very high.
very high.
Yeah.
This is awesome. I want to have sex with her every day.
So
Then after
once you do many times,
after 25 years, the enjoyment is like maybe here.
even
It's like yeah, it's good,
yeah,
but
but
it's not like the
more than
first
the high.
time when you're
Yeah.
18 years old. Wow, like that.
Even for the same thing lah, then you do lah.
Yeah, same thing lah. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one. I hope my future girlfriend not watching this. So I hope your wife not watching this as well.
So like Thomas Lee say, we choose one thing to obsess.
Just nothing to obsess. Yeah,
Keep obsessed with it, doing constantly, no
Yeah.
matter what.
yeah, yeah. That training session was very good lah, because I really, yeah, I think I lost the the courage and the willingness part. Yeah, he didn't put inside there, didn't channel it lah. When he start typing the story, then like, yeah lah, I never put that inside.
When he start typing the story,
Yeah, remember he did in the storytelling wizard.
ah,
When he type out, because we need the story inside CTA.
yeah,
So the story and the inside. When he typed that, like, yeah, that is I should have been doing that. Yeah. Then I never I think once I start typing, it's just like story. Come up with a story. But I never put myself in the position of how do I demonstrate courage? No courage to say no. I don't want to live this life at this level. I want to live at this level, at this level, at this level. And the willingness, or like, what do I need to do to get from here to here? I must do something. But I never put the intention while I'm doing the content.
when you type in the story.
I type it there. I was just typing, oh, this is a good story. And the inside is, don't disturb your wife when you're sleeping, like that. Yeah. Yeah, and then the CTA is just, now the CTA also is easy because you already write 30, 40, 50 content pieces, right? The CTA, you can just ask Claude to, based on what you know about me, generate a CTA. That's enough really. Yeah, you can copy and paste, copy and paste. So now, today onwards, yeah, I'm going to create
Add like you say courage,
courage,
willingness.
willingness, yeah. Maybe in the future, you will incorporate the other levels of the love, joy, happiness.
Love, joy,
Yeah,
happiness.
yeah. For now, it's like that.
You have to elaborate the thing, the courage, the willingness. You have to add in.
Add in, yes. Put more of those kind of elements. Yeah. Maybe, yeah. Maybe cycle, maybe courage this time. Then the next one will be willingness. The next one will be something about joy. Yeah, slowly, do something like that. Yeah, yeah, man. Hmm. Okay. How many hours has it been? 1.5 hours, bro.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, I think this is a good place to end.
okay.
Yeah. So this is episode 1 of whatever podcast. We will be doing more of this whenever we have time. So stay tuned.
Okay, okay.
Oh, yeah.